Hello, everyone. My name's Yanni Acosta, and today I'll be presenting positive impact of forward chaining when teaching shoelace tying in children. At the start of this project, the initial research question was, will forward chaining help a child learn to tie shoelaces independently? While doing this research, I came across that learning to tie shoelaces is an important self-care skill, especially for a child who might often run, be very active, playing in the playground at school. And majority of the time, well, especially while being at school, parents are not available to provide that help. Teachers or assistant may not always be available to help as well. Research shows that forward chaining is an effective method for teaching shoelace tying skill. The participant that I use for this project, her name is Leslie, and she is a 7-year-old girl. She does not have a diagnosis, but she does encounter difficulties trying tying her shoelaces. The study took place in the home, primarily in the bedroom. Um, the intervention was implemented weekdays, weekends, but majority of the time was during her school days. Two trials were collected before going to school, as mentioned before. 8 days were collected for baseline, and 8 days were also collected for intervention, for the intervention that was observed. The goal was to help the participant gain independence. Currently, she requires support from her mother to secure her shoelaces, which carries safety risk as the participant is active, like I mentioned before, playing on the playground, running with friends. For the participant to tie her shoelaces, uh, will improve her independency, safety, and confidence in her daily routine. So, research shows that forward chaining is an alternative method for teaching complex behaviors that can be broken down into a series of steps. In this case, into 7 steps. And an AB reversal single case design was used. The dependent variable was the ability to tie shoelaces independently. As for the independent variable, was utilizing forward chaining. And data was recorded on a checklist that consists of 7 steps, plus would be marked for completed steps, and a minus would be marked for incomplete steps, or if the participant required prompting. So during the baseline phase, shoelace tying was observed without prompting or without providing any support or any help. And during interventions, forward training was utilized and the support was given along with reinforcement for completions of steps. The result, during baseline, the participant completed 42% of the steps, which she was able to finish 3 out of 7 steps before stopping and asking for help or saying, I can't do this. In the intervention phase, forward chaining was utilized and the progress was tracked. The results are shown on the ABAB graph on this side right here, that forward chaining is effective for increasing independency towards shoelace tying. When forward chaining was implemented, we can see that the behavior of shoelace tying increased from a 42% to 100% at the end of the intervention, which is on this side. The study demonstrates that forward chaining improved Leslie's ability to her shoelace tying, for her to being able to complete all the steps and tying her shoes on her own. And as mentioned, Leslie completed only 42% of the steps during baseline, but after the intervention, her performance increased to a 71%, 86%, and ending at 100%. which shows an increasing trend. These findings suggest that forward training is an effective method for teaching self-care skills and promoting independency, which can be applied by teachers, parents, therapists, etc. However, there was a limitation of the study, uh, was that the variability in Leslie's performance during baseline's return indicates a need for more consistent reinforcement. Future research could benefit from a larger sample size and a longer intervention period to provide more reliable results. Something that I came across later, like in the mid of my intervention, was that there was someone at school providing some support to my participant. Um, there was a model prompt being used at school from the after school teacher that was showing my participant how to tie her shoelace. And this was something that could have been added during at the start of my intervention. And maybe there could have been like a change in my graph, but this was my presentation. Thank you.